Look at this truck trying to have an accident.
Damn, man. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
I'm still thinking about this shit.
It's okay.
Can you reschedule?
I mean, I can, but it's okay. It'll probably be like September, October. It's okay. Because they be having appointments so far out.
Well, Monday call and see what they talking about. Cause they'll get you in. They like you. Maybe go there and cook.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Kay. Yes, come on in. I'm out in these streets, so I'm gonna try to make it quick for y'all for my phone died because Atlanta traffic is off the chain, so I'm stuck in traffic. So I'm not gonna be able to make it home to get y'all story now. That's why I jumped off for my phone died. Hey, baby. Kay, can you post my cash out real quick so I can pin it? Hey, Tay, baby. Yes, I'm gonna give y'all a creepy but true story time while I'm in Atlanta traffic. Wasn't able to make it home. I tried to make it home in time, but people don't know how to drive. So yeah, I'm in Atlanta traffic. Thank you, Kay. I'm talking about it's so much traffic. We're gonna have to quick story time as fast as I can. So come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm froze. Am I back? Can you see me now? Am I back? Y'all know how my traffic is. Can you see me now, Kay? I'm telling you. Thank you, Tay baby, for closing the door. Ooh. So much traffic out here. We're about to story time. Going in and out for me. Okay, I'm finna pull over at a store real quick, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna try to pull over at the store and give y'all this story time, and I'm gonna jump back in traffic to try to get home. But I did want to give y'all story time because Auntie been trying to keep her word with story time and stay consistent. So I'm gonna pull over. I'm having Aunt to pull over so I can give y'all this story time. I'm gonna make it quick because we don't want to be sitting out here in these streets forever. So I'm gonna have him pull over so I can give y'all story time right quick. Hold on, y'all. It's traffic. Yes. Okay, I'm back kinda. Okay, I should be back in just a second. It should be good. I'm gonna be starting in just a second, y'all. Hold on, I'm pulling over so I can give y'all story time. Well, Aunt going to start. We gotta get while I sit out here and wait. Yes, we will be doing story time in just. Okay, can y'all hear me? Hey, give and go. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. You right, because there's nobody in now. Okay. We're about to get ready to do this story time. I'm going to make it quick. Hey, Jamaica. I ain't seen you in a long time. Yes, and any tips will be sent to my Cash App because I'm still having issues with YouTube. So there will be some Cash App, but I can't see them when they come in. So if you do send me a Cash App, you will be in next story time. I can't see them right now. Hey, Takita. Okay, guys, I'm finna go ahead and give y'all this story because I'm finna jump out of the car. So let me go ahead and give y'all this story real quick. Okay, give me them thumbs. Let me know you guys are ready. Give me them thumbs. Oh, now I'm getting fighting out here at this though, because I'm just trying to get y'all this pull over to get y'all this story time real quick. Okay, so y'all can hear. Hey, Lady Bridget. Okay, you guys can hear. Okay, awesome. So this story time is going to have Reese. Reese and let me see who else. Reese and Lyric. I'm just picking them two. Everybody else that I didn't pick, you will be in story time. Don't worry. Hey, Lady Bridges. Hey, Queen. Okay, so this story is about to get ready to start. Like to hear it go. So, Lyric and Reese. Lyric and Reese. Y'all ever played the game? Like y'all know the neighborhood games, hide and go see, door. No, not
Nigga, no.
I ain't want to use the N word, but y'all know. What's up, Eric? Y'all know. So you know little neighborhood games like Knock Knock Zoom and stuff like that. Tonight's story is gonna take place on something like that, but this one is called Follow the Leader. Okay, so Reese, Lyric, I hope you like the story. Like to hear here it goes. I'm gonna make it quick for y'all. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. So I like to hear here it goes. Lyric and Reese was outside playing with some friends in the neighborhood. This is a neighborhood they grew up in, so they pretty much knew all the kids they were playing with, right? Cool. So one Saturday comes around, they all outside playing. It starts to get dark, and more kids come out to play. Okay, cool. So they get out there and they start to play, and this one kid come up with a game called Follow the Leader. Hey, Chastain. Hey, Eric. Yes, it's called Follow the Leader. Now, they asked this kid, how do you play the game? So the kid was like, everything I do, y'all got to do. So Reese and Lyric and all the other kids was like, okay, cool. So the kid started doing little, normal stuff at first. Kid would like walk down the sidewalk. So when you look out your window, it's a lot of kids walking down the sidewalk, right? Starting to get dark, they walking down the sidewalk. So when they get past like the third house, the little boy turns backwards and start walking backwards. So Reese and Lyric, they start walking backwards just like all the other kids are walking backwards. Now when they get down to the end of the block, the little boy say, this time now when we go up the street, I gotta light a candle when we go back up. And they like, why do we need a candlelight? He like, look, it's just the way the game go, okay? So he pulls a candle out of his pocket, like this little boy had been playing this game. He pulls the light out of his pocket. He pulls the candle out of his pocket. He lights it. He got everybody lined up behind him. He like, we finna do it again. We finna walk back down the sidewalk. By this time, it's like, it's dark. Street lights that came on, but they still outside playing. So he goes down the sidewalk with the candle lit. They all going down the sidewalk behind him. As they go down the sidewalk, it's just, I don't know, people just have a tendency to count their steps, count the cracks in the street, just counting, you know what I'm saying? So as they walking back up the sidewalk, the kid that was at the back said, Reese, you saw that? And Reese like, what? He was like, Reese, we just went past 8 houses. She like, okay. He like, but it was 7 houses when we came down. Reese like, what the hell is you talking about? So she tell Lyric, she like, Lyric, how many houses did we walk past? Lyric like, I don't know, I didn't count the damn houses. She like the little boy saying that it was like 8 houses. It was 7 houses when we came down, but then it's 8. Lyric like, what are you talking about? So the word starts to travel. They start to talking in a little group as they walking up the street, and the word travels to the boy in the front. So when the boy in the front here, he like, what y'all talking about? So they all getting a little group around the little boy, and they telling him like, I don't know what you just did, but when we came down the street, it was 7 houses. Now that we going back up the street, it's 8 houses. So the little boy like, what? And they all turn around, they start to count the houses that they came down the street with. Y'all, they count the houses, and when they get down, it is 8 houses. It was only supposed to be 7 houses on that street. But sure shit is 8 houses. So everybody's confused, especially Reese, because like I said, they grew up here and they know it ain't no damn house supposed to be down now. But all the kids are counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That ain't right. Where that house come from? Like nobody knows where this fucking house came from. The little boy like, y'all just playing, y'all messing with me. No, we not. Like that house was never there. He like, no, it wasn't. So they all out there debating. The house wasn't out there. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. So the little boy was like, well, let's go down here and look in the house. So Reese and Lyric were like, I don't think we should do that because, like I said, my mama and them probably get mad at us. It's already getting dark. We not here at this house. And the little boy was like, come on. The other kid was like, come on, let's go see if the house really down now. So Lyric and Reese didn't want to go, but they went to follow all the rest of the kids, and they walked down there, and sure shit is a brand new house at the end of the street that wasn't there any other time. And they all looking at this house like, where the fuck did this house come from? This house is bright orange. You wouldn't have missed a bright orange house on your fucking block. So these kids are like, where the fuck did it come from? Lyric like, have you ever seen this house before? Reese like, I ain't never seen this house before. So all the kids are like, who the hell? Like, they go to the mailbox, open up the mailbox. It's mail in the mailbox. Like, what the fuck? So they pull the mail out, they looking at it. It got people's name on it, like this family. It's a family. You can clearly tell, like, the Johnsons are on all this mail. They like, who the hell is the Johnson? They asking all the other kids, do y'all know who this person is? Y'all ever met these folks? All the kids are like, no. But the one little boy who had the counter was like, let's go. Thank you, Chastain. Yeah, because I'm in the car, I can't really, check. But I do see I got it. Thank you, Chastain. Not for my cute cousin, my cute auntie cousin sister. Thank you. I love you. Thank you so much, baby. Okay. So the little boy was like, let's go inside the house. Now, mind you, it's dark as hell. And Lyric and Reese ain't feeling good about this. And none of the other kids, but this little boy's like headstrong. He like, we gotta go check. Like, we gotta go see what's in this house. Like, they might have jewelry. They have money in there. Like, let's go. Didn't want to go back. Fine. They go in. The little boy grab the doorknob and the door just opens up. When they go in, spider webs all over everything. So instantly the kids started like explore the downstairs area of the house. Reese and Lyric go into the kitchen. They open the refrigerator and it's maggots and flies and gnats, like food full to the top in the refrigerator. Like whoever lived there just left and left every fucking thing behind. It's molded food all in the refrigerator, in the freezer. It's even like molded food on the stove in a skillet that was sitting on the stove that like somebody was cooking and just stopped fucking cooking. So Reese and Lyric looking at this shit like, who lived here? They calling for the other kid. Y'all come look at this nasty stuff in the refrigerator. They've been here for a long time. So all them looking around in the refrigerator and stuff. Everybody standing in the kitchen, looking through the kitchen cabinet, old ass cans of pork and bean, all types of shit. And they like, where the fuck did all this come from? Suddenly they hear a thud upstairs, blue. So everybody freeze. They like, shh, shh. Everybody get quiet. And they hear thud, thud, slide. Thud, thud, slide. Right over their head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody in the house, right? Everybody here, right? They looking around to make sure everybody there. Everybody there except for the little boy with the candle in his hand. The one that started the father to lead the game. He the only one missing. They like, where he go? What's his name? Do anybody know his name? Nobody knew the little boy's name. He just shows up out of no fucking where and start to play this game. Nobody knows his little boy's name or nothing. So they all like looking around downstairs, opening up the bathroom door, tissue still in there, toothbrush, toothpaste, everything is still in this house. Like whoever was in this house left everything. They didn't take nothing with them, not one fucking thing with them, not even a shirt that was in the closet, nothing. All their clothes were still there, still in the beds, everything was still there, just covered in like spider webs and dust and all that shit. So Reese like, where did that little boy go? So nobody know what his name was. So Lyric was like, hey, little boy, because nobody knew his fucking name. They don't hear nothing. Hey, little boy. And all of a sudden they hear a child scream from upstairs. Like, did he go upstairs? What the fuck? So all the kids like rush out the kitchen. They rush over to the stairway and they hear thump, thump, slide. Thump, thump, slide. Coming down the little hallway upstairs, coming towards the stairs where they are. Thump, thump, slide. Thump, thump, slide. And all of them are standing there scared as hell. Like, what do we do? Like, what is going on? Say, hey, little boy, come downstairs so we can go. One of the kids decided to run over to the door anyway. She runs over to the door, open the door. She like, y'all come here. So all the kids run over to the door. And when they look out the door, there's no house on the street. Only the house they in is the only house on the street. They are looking out and it's like a bare fucking field. Like one house in the middle of a field. They all looking around like, what the hell? Like, this ain't right. Like, what happened? They scared. They freaking out. Checking windows. They are in a field. Like, this house is just in a field. Like, somebody picked this goddamn house up, took it to an abandoned field and just sat it down. They like, where the hell is my house? Where did our houses go? What the hell? So everybody, kids starting to cry. What's going on? I want to go home. All of a sudden you hear thump, thump, slide. Thump, thump, slide. So everybody head turns and it looks at the stairs and then they hear do like somebody is running down these stairs fast as hell. All of them get scared and back up against the door, and it's the little boy. The little boy that started the fucking story. Like, started the father, the leader. Oh, but he don't look like the same kid they went in the motherfucking house with. Oh, no. This motherfucker pale. His face is sucked in. His eyes is sunken in. He do not look like the same goddamn kid they was just playing with. And he got this funny ass walk like he's dragging a foot like something's wrong. And they like, what the fuck? They looking at him. Reese like, is that the little boy? Literally like, that can't be him. They like, that's him. And he's just like walking with his head down, slow as shit. Doom, doom, slide. Like they like, what the fuck? So they back up all scared. Like, hey, little boy, how do we get home? And the little boy, he holds his head up and he looks at them and he was like, you are home. He say that, all the kids scatter. Everybody just run all over the fucking place. Reese and Lyric grabbed Reese and just snatched her ass and they just started running. Reese and Lyric goes into the bathroom, close the door. They hear all the other kids screaming and hollering in the house, but they locked the bathroom door for just them. Like, if you didn't make it in this bathroom before they closed the goddamn door, your ass is lost. You out there. So they closed the door and locked everybody's ass outside. They stood in the bathroom. Eventually, the screams get low and low, and then eventually they stop. So now Reese and Lyric in this fucking bathroom, like, bro, like, where everybody go? Like, how do we get out of here? Like, where's our house? Like, they scared, don't know what to do. They get ready to open the door and they just hear like foot charging at the goddamn door. They get scared and slam the door back closed. They sit in now on the floor for like, seems like forever, but probably like a good 10 to 15 minutes before the doorknob starts to turn on the bathroom door. They get scared. They back up from the door like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who's at the door? Who is it? Nobody say nothing. Just keep turning the damn door. Reese instantly go for the window. Bitch, we got to get this window open. We got to get out of here. We got to get this window open. Her and Lyric both is fighting to get this window open. They cannot get the window open. Eventually, it stopped. The doorknob stopped. So Lyric goes and opens the door, and she looks out, and all the kids that they came in with were just standing in the hallway with their fucking heads down. Like, nobody was saying nothing. Nobody was moving. They all just standing there with their fucking head down, looking at the ground. So Lyric come out, Reese come out, and they're like, are y'all okay? Nobody says anything. Okay, cool. So they like, hey, when the kids look up, all them look about fucking dead. Reese and Lyric haul ass. They run into the kitchen, close the little swinging door into the kitchen, hold that shit closed. They hear people pushing the door, kicking the door. Kids are, making all these weird ass sounds. Reese look back, she sees it's a back door. She like, Lyric, go open the back door. I'ma hold this door so they can't push it through. Lyric runs over to the back door. She's trying to get the door open. She open up the blinds, and it's completely dark outside. Like, you don't see a street light. You don't see nothing. It's just completely dark. She like, we still in this fucking field. Like, how do we get back home? How do we get back home? I don't know. We just gonna have to go for the door. Just get the damn door open. Reese holding the door. You can see little dead ass fingers coming around the door trying to get in and push the door. And Reese the door with everything she got in her, like, hurry up, open the door. Lyric finally get the back door open. She snatched the door open. It was like a black hole. It was completely dark outside. Like, nothing. You couldn't see shit. It was just dark. Like, she opened the door and it was dark as shit outside. You couldn't see nothing. She like, I don't think we should go out. When she said that, honey, Reese let go of that goddamn door and she hauls ass. Whoa, she goes running out the door as fast as she can. Lyric goes running out behind her. They just run out into the dark. They running fast as they can, holding hands. Lyric falls, bring Reese down to the ground with her. They both like fall into like this field, and their heads down. They can't see nothing. They scared. They hear screams. They hear noise. They hear all types of shit. And then you hear a car screech, loud as hell. Both of them like look up, and they back on their street. Like, what the fuck? They looking around. The street is back the way it was. Out there, it's dark as shit, street lights, everything. Like, what the fuck? They looking around like, where everybody else at? Where everybody else at? And they looking around, they don't see nobody else. Girl, let's go home. Lyric and Reese started to run home. As they started to run home, they just hear a bunch of children behind them. They look back. All the kids that went into the house with them was hauling ass down the street. I'm talking about doing like a Bill 50 in them Reeboks. They was coming down the street so goddamn fast, screaming for help. Please, save us, help us, help us. Running to the house, all them running, screaming, parents, neighbors, everybody opening up their door, trying to see what's going on with all these fucking kids out here. Everybody get out there, what's going on. The kids tell them everything that happened. Told them how they ended up in the house. Told them everything that happened. The adults that been living on that street was in shock. They was floored. They didn't say shit. They was livid. They was just looking at these kids like, everything the kid was saying, the parents was just like whispering among each other like, nobody said the kids was lying. Nobody said you a lie. Stop making up lies. Nobody said anything. Everybody was just looking at the kids like. So Reese and Lyric was like, they took notice that the parents was like whispering like, and they like, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? And Lyric was like, Mama, I promise I'm not lying. I promise that happened to us. Reese was saying the same thing. I swear to God, it happened to us. We not lying. And the parents came out and told them that before the other house, like all their houses was put out there, it was one house out there. This family owned this house and the land. And apparently, the construction, the people that wanted to put the neighborhood there came and told them, they had to move, and they refused to move. They wouldn't move. Apparently, something happened that night. A lot of the neighbors on the street don't know exactly what happened. All they know is something happened that night. They heard screams coming from that house. They heard doors slamming coming from that house. They heard glass breaking coming from that house. And then when they called the police and the police went there, nobody was found in the house. They didn't find the family. They found food still cooking on the stove. They found clothes folded up like somebody just took them out the dryer. Like nobody, they could never find this fucking family. Fast forward maybe like 4 or 5 years, they decided to knock the house down, like destroy the house, and put some other shit out there. So all of these kids, including Reese and Lyric, they couldn't have known about this house. This shit happened like over 20 years. They would have never known. These are little bitty kids. They would have never known about this fucking house. Like they wouldn't have known about this house unless somebody told them about this house. They couldn't have seen it. But when these kids were describing the house, what it looked like, what color it was, how it looked on the inside, the parents were floored. Hey, Samantha. The parents were floored. They could not believe these kids had been inside this house, but they described the house to a T. That's like your child coming in the house saying that they was in a house that for a fact was knocked down 10 years ago because you saw the house. But your child, who's only like 5 or 6 years old, can describe what this house looked like on the inside, the color it was, all that shit. So the parents was floored to hear these kids describing this damn house. Like, how do y'all know about the house? Did anybody tell these kids about the house? And everybody's like, shit, when you speak on, I forgot all about the damn house. Nobody could figure out how these kids knew about this fucking house that was over 20 years old and was knocked down a long time ago. Long time ago, before any of these kids was a sparkle in their mama's or daddy's eyes. This fucking house was destroyed. So it was no way that these kids knew about this house, like, at all. Hey, Brittany! There was no way that these kids could have known about this house. But they described everything in that house, and the parents was just like, they told the kids, we'll go check, and the parents, as a group, went down there, walked down to the end of the street to see if they seen the house. Wasn't no house there. That house was gone. It was gone. It wasn't there. You can't miss a big bright orange fucking house. Like, the house was gone. None of the parents saw the house. Like, not one parent saw the house. And they all went down there as a group, you know what I'm saying, to see if the kids was gone. But the kids described a house that was there 20 years ago. How can these kids describe a house that was there 20 years ago if they weren't even fucking born? They went inside this house. I don't know how it happened. I don't know what this little boy did. Speaking of the little boy, he never came out of the house. All the rest of the kids came out. His ass never came out. And they was asking, the other kids was asking what the little boy was. They was like, last time they saw that little boy, he was standing in the house looking dead as shit, trying to get them to stay. And they just ran out the fucking house. So they never saw this little boy again. Never saw the house again. And never played Follow the Leader the way the little boy had showed them how to play it. They never played that shit again. They don't know what he did. They don't know how it happened. But these kids ended up going into a house on a street that didn't have that house. Their street originally had 7 houses. After this little boy did this little bullshit with them, they ended up with 8 houses on that street. Mind you, none of them kids had ever seen that fucking house before. They went inside this house and everything. And they parents can't believe they know what this house looked like because that house was knocked down like so long ago. Before them kids was even born, the house was knocked down. They demolished the house. So how could these kids know what the house looked like? How could they know what it looked like on the inside? It baffled the fuck out of the parents. But they didn't think the kids was lying because it was too on point. They had too many details. Too many details. So the parents didn't think they were lying, honey, and Reese and Lyric and all them other kids, they never played that bullshit again. They never played that game again. They were scared to come outside and play after that. They were scared that they would come in their house and go out and all the damn houses would be gone. Like, this little boy traumatized the shit out of these kids. And they don't even know why. They don't even know who the little boy is, what his name was. Like, the parents were saying it was a family in the house. He could have been a part of the family. They could have been playing with a fucking ghost the whole time. They don't know. They don't know because nobody knew what the little boy's name was. You know what I'm saying? So they can't confirm or deny that he was a part of the family that used to be in that house them years ago. So, yeah, couldn't confirm or deny any of that. But the little boy was never seen again, and neither was the house. So, yeah, that was you guys. Creepy but true. Story time for tonight. I pulled over out of traffic to give y'all the story. I really hope y'all appreciate that I did that for y'all because I'm trying to stay consistent with story time. So I'm trying to like fight everything that's trying to keep me from doing story time. I'm fighting it. So I pulled over out of Atlanta traffic to give y'all that story. Now I'm finna try to get my ass home. This traffic. I love y'all so much. Thank you for joining me for story time. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I will catch you guys again next Friday with story time. 2 story time. I'm gonna make sure I go out my way to get this. 2 story time. 1 for all of the family. 2 for members only. So I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all will get that story time on next Friday. I will be at home next Friday to make sure I can get it to y'all. So I hope you guys enjoy story time. To my replay gang, I love y'all so much. Don't forget to thumbs up even if you're a part of the replay gang. I love you guys. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for joining me. Give me kisses. Y'all know my motto. Stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. Love you. Bye.